Welcome back, everybody, to, of course, another YouTube video. You might be wondering, why does it seem like, this dude doesn't really care? He's just clipping his nails and all of this and all of that, right? Well, basically, the reason why I'm clipping my nails is because they got too long. Yeah, I could have done this another time, but I wanted to do this now because I'm trying to write an essay, so I can't write an essay if my fingernails keep on, like, getting in my way. Anyways, man. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm getting sick and tired of this, bro. I understand that people may be wanting to help people or whatever, but you're not helping people when you are implementing fear into them, bro. Literally, they say control is fear. Fear is control, right? So by you putting all this fear into people, you are controlling them into giving in to your belief system, your way of believing, your way of living, right? But then you preach that you want people to live their own lives, giving them your advice, giving them ways to live differently, and then overall, implementing new ways to live the life that you and other people of this spirituality have started, right? Let me get down to the bone real quick, bruh. Let me get down to the bone. Y'all want to hear my definition of spirituality? Living healthy, living long. What else? Living with a clear mind without toxins in your body and all of that. That goes along the lines with living healthy, long, and with a clear mind, right? So when you do all of these things, you are able to live a longer life. When you are eating healthy, when you are not smoking, when you are staying away from the negative, energy and all of that. When you are not stressing, you are able to live longer, correct? And then when it comes to clear mind, that also associates with living longer, and it helps you keep a more positive attitude, living happier, right? And then when it comes to living healthy, not eating bad things, not eating wrong things, or smoking or anything, not doing any of that, you are thus improving your life. You are improving your mindset. You are improving your capability to think. You are improving yourself in general, right? So spirituality is improving yourself. Now let me ask you this. Since when has this become a trend that everybody wants to take care of themselves? Actually, no. The first bone that I want to pick, right? The first bone that I want to pick. My girl and I, we was on TikTok yesterday, right? I had seen this video of this dude. He was like, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be a equinox and a solstice going on October 31st. So y'all, hide y'all kids inside and hide, do this and do that. Stay safe." Let me tell you, the equinox, they teach us this in school. And I remember this after I looked it up. They teach us this in school. And they teach us what a solstice is. I've been knew what that was. It was, I believe, a solstice is the official date of each either summer and winter or each and every one of the seasons, right? So how can a solstice be bad if it's the initial date of the season? The initial, the official, right? And then when it comes to, actually, let me look that up for y'all, just so I'm not, doing bad, right? Just so I'm not doing bad. So let's see, solstice. Solstice. What happens during a solstice? A solstice happens when the sun's zenith is at its furthest point from the equator. On the June solstice, it reaches its most northern point, and the Earth's north pole tilts directly towards the sun. Meaning, when it goes down, right, or when it goes up towards the northern, that is when summer starts, because then the earth starts pointing towards the sun rays are going to be hitting the earth, and we are going to be experiencing more of a warmer atmosphere, right? And then when it comes to what is it, The furthest point from the equator, that is when it is going down, right? When it is going down. So we are not experiencing all of the sun rays. If y'all do this, right? All right, so the sun rays, right? They shoot out like these right here, right? They shoot out like these, right? And so when the earth is facing this way, then we are getting, let me draw a picture for y'all real quick, man, because some of y'all might not understand this, bro. Some of y'all might not understand this, right? So there's the earth, right? Here's the sun, right? So they teach us in school that the sun rays, it hits earth in a different type of way, right? So it hits earth at an angle. So hold on, let me color in the actual rays themselves, because you know some of y'all might not know which ones are which, right? Either way, so this is the, for some of y'all niggas that just still don't understand. This is the sun right here, right? This is the sun. It might be backwards, but these are the rays when it is at the lowest point of the equator. When it is, what does that say? The furthest point from the equator, right? So then these ones are hitting, and it is going to be barely. It is all right. Let me draw a more detailed version of the picture for some of y'all that, you know, just need it. All right. So I got Canada on top, right? And then I got North America, and then I got South America, and so on and so forth. These are the only three that I'm drawing, right? So you got the rays, right? So what they are saying is that during these points when it is on the lowest one, the rays are going to be hitting like these. And so the top rays are going to be grazing, literally grazing North America, being Canada, Canada, and yeah, North America, United States, right? And then South America, they are still receiving, you know, the benefits of, they're still going to be receiving the benefits of the sun, right? And then when it's at the higher point, it is vice versa, right? So the sun is then going to be up here, and then it's going to be pointing down on us, right? And then when it comes to equinox, you may be wondering, equinox, why does that sound familiar? Why does equinox sound familiar? Because equinox is familiar. Let me tell you, boys and girls, equinox is when the days are the same length, night and day, right? When when night and day are the same length, right? So you may be wondering, why is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing? And you know what they said in the video of why it is a bad thing? Because kids are getting took on Halloween. As if we didn't already know this. As if we did not already have knowledge on kids being took all around the world. So then why is it so important now? Right? Why is it so important now? They say that people, what is it? This is the Soguminati's fan base. This is the Spiritual Self fan base. They are taking the kids. They're drinking the baby's blood. They're taking the kids. They're eating the kids. Right? Here's another thing right here. Right? So when it comes to all of this and all of that, man, December 21st. Y'all really want to know what's going to happen December 21st, man? Y'all really want to know? Do y'all really want to know? Then do your research. Don't be going out on the internet doing this and doing that. Don't be on YouTube December 21st. Because you're going to think all these people have all the answers. You're going to think they all have all the answers, bro. Some of them might, but who knows? When it comes to this, what is it? The food shortage? I'm still waiting. I don't know about y'all, but I've been done waiting, actually. I've been done waiting, bro. I've been done waiting. Went out grocery shopping, still got that food in the pantry waiting, bro. But let me get to this real quick. December 21st, man. Y'all might be wondering. December 21st is the end of the world. It's the end of the world. Of course, metaphorically. But at the same time, it is when a lot of events are going to be happening, such as Northern Lights. A lot of people say, oh yeah, there's going to be spirits in the sky. There's going to be spirits in the sky, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. And let me tell you, bro. Yeah, the sun is going to be going away for 3 days. That is what they say. And actually, I'm going to look it up for y'all so that y'all don't have to. Because I already know some of y'all going to go back and try to look it up. Like, let me just do it for y'all real quick. And by the way, the solstice for December, winter is the 21st. It is the 21st. It is. That is what they tell us. December 21st and June 21st. Those are the summer and winter solstices. Keep that in mind. Before you go out talking all this boo-boo, and then you be like, okay, well, yeah. Like, I'm okay with you having your belief. I'm okay with you finding a reason to better live, or finding a reason to live, finding a purpose to live. Yes, I believe in purposes. Purposes are true. Purposes are true. They are truth. Let me get back. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah. What is going to happen on August 27, 2020? Y'all remember that? It's crazy, yeah. That's crazy. What is going to happen on Halloween 2020? Let's see. Is there going to be a full moon? Oh, yeah, the blue moon. What is a blue moon? What is a blue moon? Let's see. Blue moon. Answer. Once in a blue moon is a common expression that has been used for a long time, and which means not very often or very rarely. It often refers to an extra full moon. However, it has been used to describe the way the moon actually looked when, for different reasons, it had turned a bluish color. So it's just when the earth is not going to be covering the moon or covering the sun. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is not going to be covering the moon, actually. Because for y'all that did not know, when it comes to full moon, it is when the sun has a direct light on the moon and the earth is not casting a shadow upon it. And that is why we see different types of moon this and moon that and moon this. So in astrology, or in, horoscopes and all of that, I believe it's astrology. When it comes to astrology, you can see this as, oh yeah, the moon is what is it? It has this energy, right? Now let's see. What frequency is the moon vibrating at? And let me tell y'all real quick, bruh. Moon frequency 210 hertz, or 210 to 6.7 hertz. 210 hertz. Frequency, right? Alright, let's see. Frequency list, actually. Frequency list. Do they have it up here? No, they don't. Oh yeah, you may be wondering, where do these people get all their information from? Where do they, they do research, right? And when it comes to research, they are very broad on very broad on realistic, like reality type information, such as going on the internet, watching the news. What else? They tell you all these things. Don't watch the news. Don't do this. Don't do that. But then when you watch the news, then you actually are able to look through stuff, right? But then when you look through stuff, yeah, there's going to be some really intelligent people that I wish would have signed up for the CIA. But at the same time, is the CIA working against us? I don't know. Ask the NSA. But yeah, right, here we go. 700, frequency 700 and above, enlightenment. Okay, let's see what 200 to 210 or 250 is. 200 is, actually it said 210 to what, 6? So you have, in that range, you have shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, courage, and neutrality. December 21st, apparently when all the apparently when all the planets are supposed to be aligning, and then we are supposed to be getting this little cosmic boom of energy, and everything is just going to be extraordinary. You know, that's honestly a time where this word actually fits almost perfectly. It's extraordinary. Extraordinary. So a better way that they could have used this, explanation of December 21st, I still didn't even look it up. So let me not conclude yet. Let me not conclude just yet. What is going to happen on December 21st? Let's see what pops up, guys. The world could end on December 21st, according to Mayan calendar. Oh. So basically, now let's see. Hold on. Actually, I gotta figure out what they said upon this. The sun at 6:12 a.m. EST on Friday, December 21st, the sun will reach a point where it will appear to shine farthest to the south of the equator over the Tropic of Capricorn, thus making the moment of the winter solstice, the beginner of winter. Just wait a second. We got, what is it? Solar flare on December 21st. Let's see. And then when you look up solar flare on December 21st, the only thing that is going to happen in reality, is the electromagnetic energy accumulated from the sun that has happened dozens of times. Let me tell you, that has happened dozens of times, but this time it has been the largest of them all, or at least the most energetic of them all. So when it hits, there should be a blackout for about 3 or so days, and then the sun will be leaving, right? And so then when you look up what happens when the sun leaves for 3 days, when the sun leaves for 3 days, or not 3 days, but what is it? I remember looking at this video from way back when the sun explodes or disappears, right? When the sun explodes or disappears, the first day it will start decreasing in temperature, right? The second day is going to be when temperatures get really, really cold to the point where people are, locked in, freezing, shivering, and it even starts to almost be very snowy in most places. It might even snow in San Diego if that were to happen. Or it would even snow in San Diego. It would even snow in San Diego. And then the third day, there would be most people getting colds, diseases, hypothermia, and not being able to, keep themselves together, right? And so during these 3 days, you can experience a lot going on without the sun, right? So I don't even need to look up solar flare. I don't. Because I just gave you I just gave you what is going to happen, bro. All right, now let's see. What else was I going to look up? What else was I going to look up? Oh, and by the way, yeah, I'm looking up on Google. I'm looking it up on Google because most of the information that you read in books can be found on Google. So when you read about all these astrology books and all of this and all of that, you can find it on the internet just like that. I'm telling you, bro. Don't be sleeping on niggas, bro. I'm tired of y'all making spirituality into a trend. It is not a trend. It is a way of living. And when you do not take that seriously, when you actually, when you take it seriously to the point where you're like, oh yeah, I don't want to do this forever, you're going to start living in a delusion. You're going to start feeling as if you do not have a purpose, reason, or so-do way of living. Why is this so serious? Why is this so serious? Why are you so serious? Why are you mad? Why are you upset? Because, honestly, bro, if you want to live If you want to be happy, if you want to know what is going on and where and how, just do your research. You do not have to be spiritual to know all of this. When you are spiritual, you are trying to connect to a different state, a different level of happiness. You are trying to connect to a different level of consciousness, right? Basically, by all of these people, listen to this. Some people can be spiritual by accident. You know that? Spiritual, by the way. When it comes to eating right, not smoking, staying away from all of this other stuff, negative energy. What else? Meditating and doing all this other stuff. You can be spiritual by accident. You don't have to be spiritual to raise your consciousness. It's just a living thing. There's so many views and outputs of what spirituality actually is and how it can better you. But then when you go across the surface of YouTube and all of this and all of that, you find that there's many different outlets. There's many different outlets, bro. There's many different ways of living. There's many different things that you can find to live with purpose. Right? And so when you tell all these people that the best way to live is by eating healthy, not smoking, not doing this, not doing that, of course, yeah, getting rid of addictions, getting rid of all of that is cool. It's right. I mean, at least it's not wrong. Right? So then, let these people live how they want to live, bro. If they wake up, yeah, they wake up. But do not be throwing shade, or not throwing shade, but throwing fear. Basically shade. Do not be throwing shade. Don't be throwing no fear on nobody. Don't be trying to control nobody, bro. I understand that they're not trying to control nobody. I understand that they're doing this, because that's what they believe in. Well, yeah. Maybe it's putting me into fear, and maybe it's making me feel some type of way. But when I see all these other people on TikTok and all of this and all of that, I just can't believe it anymore. I just can't. It's becoming a trend. It's becoming a trend, yo. Somebody told me, man. Somebody told me and my brother, we was on our way to Best Buy. They was like, yo, you cannot sell God's word. Like, God's word is not for money. And then my other brother, he sent me the book of Ecclesiastes, or something like that. They said that when you are living in the human experience, your mind cannot go beyond that. The mind cannot go beyond that. There is no way of knowing. There is no way. It's all just thoughts. It's you're real, by the way. You are real. You're real. I'm not saying that it's all just thoughts, but it's the way that you are thinking. It is what you accumulate. It is what you think. The best way to find out is to just live, bro. Of course, going by morals, snatching off addictions and all of this and all of that, man. It could help you out. But when it comes to living, bro, just know that there is a God. I will tell you all that. Just know that there is. You want to be like, how do you know? How do you not know? How do you not know? Anyways, man, y'all need to stick to what y'all think or what y'all know is right for y'all. Not what you think is right, what you know is right. If there's some things that you want to do, actually control your urges, know what is right and wrong for you, and know where your path can lead you, bro. I'm finna make another video soon. But I just wanted to let this out to y'all, man. Oh yeah, I uploaded a YouTube video too on Kill Quit Playing. I gotta, bro, literally, bro, look, I gotta do an essay, bro. I haven't even started. Excuse me, I probably exposed my name, but it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure you already know my name. There you go. And for y'all that don't know how to pronounce it, bro, just, don't say it. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing. Anyways, man, I'm not here to knock down your spirits. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm just saying, when it comes to spirituality, you have to be aware that you are putting yourself in this predicament. Religions are beliefs, a belief system. Knowing is that there is a God. Knowing is that there is more to just life. Knowing is that things that you do matter. I'll tell you that, they do matter, bro. Trust me. Don't be going out thinking that you invincible, that you own the world or anything, because you really don't. So when you come back to this channel, or when you click off this video, just know that you matter, your decisions matter, the people around you matter, and most importantly, you matter. So when it comes to you feeling some type of way, the best thing I can say is take care of yourself. Not the best thing, but one of the, good things that I could say is take care of yourself. A piece of advice, take care of yourself. Go out into nature. Because nature is truth. Nature, like all of this energy and all of that, yeah, it's truth. It's truth. It's truth. Trust me. If I believe anything from these people, bro, it's energies and superficial type stuff, right? Like I'm talking about like spirits and entities and all of that. But I'm gonna tell y'all. Actually, I'm gonna tell y'all when I get outside, cause I'm finna work on this essay real quick. It's 12:56. Yeah, I gotta get started. I'm done clipping my nails. There y'all go. For the ones that's curious, I'm done. Anyways, man, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.